Like I said, I've been trying to lose some weight, and this time around, I'm trying to do it differently. I am. I'm trying to find more physical things that I like to do, because they say if you find something that you love to do physical, you know, you burn more calories, you'll be more likely to burn calories. And so I'm trying to find something new, because I don't really do anything physical. I mean, I get pretty sweaty playing Call of Duty sometimes, but like, that's about it. So recently I just tried yoga, but I did hot yoga. Big mistake, all right? Anyone doesn't know, hot yoga is just like regular yoga, but they lock you in a dungeon for 90 minutes in a 105-degree room. All right? So I was super excited to go to the class, so I got there early. You know, I'm hanging out in the room while it's heating up. And I start to realize, I'm like, this is a big mistake. I go to start packing up my stuff, and then the instructor walks in and locks the door. And I'm like, don't do that, open that up. She's like, no, the class has started. We only open the door if there's an emergency. I'm like, I feel one coming for sure. You know? So we get started with the class, and we start off with breathing exercises, you know, breathe in, breathe out. And we're just standing there. So for like the first 15 minutes, I'm like, yo, I'm good at yoga. Like, this is awesome, you know? And I'm there, and I'm just like, I'm dying a little bit, right? And then she's like, I want everyone to find an intention, okay? Find an intention, find something that's going to drive you the rest of this class. And I'm in the back just sweating at this point, like, I just want to make it to Taco Bell. It's really rough back here. But we get down on the ground, right? We start to get down on the ground, and I'm gonna need you to move your drinks for a second. We're gonna get real close and personal, all right? I get down on the ground, I get into this position. The second I get into this position, she points at me and goes, that class is what we call a standing cow. And I'm like, what the fuck did you just call me? And she's like, that's the name of the position. I'm like, I'm watching you, bitch, all right? So then we get into another position, right? I'm gonna need you, why'd you get so excited, all right? No, you hold your glass, right? So now in this position, where I'm like, we're a little bit more down, right? We're face down, ass up. Good job, class. And so we're in this position, right? And she asked the class, she goes, anybody know the name of this position? And I got excited, I'm like, ooh, I do. That's what we call doggy style. And she's like, no, that's what we call child's pose. I'm like, don't call it that. I'm like, don't call it that. Granted, there's been some kids made in that pose, all right, for sure. But don't awe me, I'm looking at you. You were definitely made in doggy, all right? All right, but now we're all in doggy style, because I refuse to call it that. And we're doing the breathing exercises, and for this next joke, I want everyone to be in the moment like I was, so go ahead and close your eyes. All right, close your eyes. You too. All right, close your eyes. I see you looking right at me. You close your eyes too. All right. Listen to your body. Listen to your breathing. You're melting into the ground. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. You're doing fantastic. One more time. Breathe in. Thank you for laughing, all right? I started laughing my ass off. This guy's in doggy style, 6 feet away, rips ass, and the instructor looks at me and goes, sir, please stop laughing. Flatulence is totally normal in this position. I said, hey, Amethyst, you gonna open the door now? Because you wanna know what's not normal? We're doing hot yoga. Y'all ever farted in the shower before? The second you fart in that shower, the shower's over. You'll finish that shower in the kitchen sink, and your wife will just come in the corner like, did you fart in the shower again? You're like, yeah, I farted in the shower again. My bad, babe. Chestnuts roasting on open fire. All right, sorry, I had to. But we get to the end of the class, right? We made it to the end. And she's bowing at everyone. She's saying namaste. That means hello, goodbye, I bow to you. So she's just namaste, namaste. She gets to me, she goes, namaste, Justin. Will you be joining us for another class? And I was like, namaste at home. This stuff sucks. I'm out of here. Peace out. All right. This next one's on you guys. You guys want to hear a dad joke or a dark joke?
Dark.
Dark it is, all right. Dad? Let's see, okay. Buckle up. They say the older you get, the more you turn into one of your parents, which I didn't always believe until the older I got. Because the older I've gotten, the more I've realized I'm a lot like my dad. And I say this because I haven't seen my family in months either. Don't all me, you asked for it. I feel like some of you guys still are on board. That's okay, so we'll do this. Knock, knock. Who's there? Not my dad. And I just feel like it's left to get a few more of you. Okay. All right. You're crazy, I'll ask you this question. What does my dad and Hitler have in common? Never met the guy. And see, you guys thought that was gonna get dark. But comedy puts you in some weird places, man. It does. Because a few months ago, I did a show at a restaurant that my biological father used to work at. And I say used to because he left this restaurant and started a restaurant of his own. They called it Whole Family Kitchens, which I thought was weird because I don't know what family he started that with. And you asked for it, and I learned a few things about that, you know? Like, I learned that the restaurant was a Filipino cuisine restaurant. What? I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm black, and it was just confusing. But I also learned that he's now legally blind. I learned that from the manager of the bar. When I learned that, I was like, damn, dude, you'd do anything not to see me. And I also learned that the restaurant that they opened has recently closed down. And it closed down because his wife just left him. So when I heard that, I was like, oh, sweet, that's 2 women that's left you now. And this one you didn't see coming.